Who are the parties I can recover damages from for my bicycle accident injuries?
Well, that's a broad question. Let's start with the driver of a car who hit you. If he was at fault, and I'm using he, I realize it could have been a woman, so I should say he or she was at fault, then you can recover from him or her or their insurance policy. If that driver was in the course and scope of employment, then you can recover from that person's employer. If that person who caused the accident doesn't have a sufficient amount of insurance and maybe wasn't in the course and scope of employment, then you can always look to your own automobile policy if you have one, or the automobile policy of any relative who lives in your house with you, and try to collect from the uninsured motorist coverage or underinsured motorist coverage that is in that automobile policy. One other place for people to look, even if you're at fault in the accident, is if you have medical pay coverage on your auto policy. Medical pay coverage will frequently cover your medical expenses. It won't compensate you for income loss or pain and suffering, but it will cover you for your medical expenses up to the limit that you purchase, which can be anywhere from $1, $5, $10, and I've seen as high as $25,000 in some policies. So that's one place that people don't always think of, where they can get compensation from their own policy without even getting into the issue of whether it was their fault or somebody else's fault.